What's up, YouTube? Happy Sunday. Hope y'all have had some you time with your day. We got two eyeballs watching this. I hope y'all are doing great out there. Let me see, I'm trying to find you over here on YouTube. Hey, Chew, how you doing? Good to see you. What's Chew up to today? So check it out, Chew. Meanwhile, Chew, check this out. Any of the rest of y'all out there listening, I'll probably repeat this a few times throughout the stream because I feel like Miss Annette for sure needs to do it because she's always talking about how she needs a pickup truck. But if y'all look on my community post, if you look on my post, I guess it's not community post anymore. If you look on the post, you will see a. Hey, you can't even hear me, can you, Chew? How you doing? Happy Sunday. I done had my mic up on top of my head. Sheesh. How are you doing, my friend? Happy Sunday. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been over here just talking away to you. So check this out. Y'all want to click over to my post and make sure that you click on that post of jelly rolls, listen to it, follow the instructions. I feel like Miss Annette has really been wanting a pickup truck, really probably needs a pickup truck. That's one of the gifts he's giving away. So y'all want to click on that, follow the little things, do the registration for it, go over there, support some kids that need some mentorship. In exchange, you're going to get in a competition to possibly win a pickup truck and some other really cool stuff. There's going to be like just different prizes for different ones. And it's going to go to, yes, he is Perplexed Minds. He's a good guy. He's a good guy that's been through a lot of crap and just wants to help others get through their crap. So there you go. Go over there and click on that deal, y'all. Follow the instructions, get in the giveaway, and while you're getting in the giveaway, you're gonna be helping out some young person that's in need. And when you're helping out one of them, you're helping out the whole everything, right? The whole world we live in. So there you go. So you want to check out that community post. Also, you want to check out another community post that I put up today about the whole Golden Fort Knox thing. So I encourage you to watch the Golden Fort Knox one, but I definitely encourage you to click on the Jelly Roll one, go over there, and I follow him just not a lot. Well, I'm saying that you're going to be able to help out somebody else. And doing that, you're going to get a chance to possibly win something really cool. So just check it out. I put it in there for all y'all. Perplexed Mind. How's your day going? I'm gonna sit here and put some things in flips, and then I can show them to y'all as I do it, and we can try to kind of have a fun auction, just hang out, chat a little bit. Figured I'd put auction on it and offer y'all some stuff as I'm putting stuff in flips. Quarter and nickel holders, $50 holders. That's what I need. I need the $50. Oh, Perplexed Mind says they're doing great. Man, pass some of that great over here. I'm doing okay. I can't complain, I guess. If I did it, don't do any good. Does absolutely nothing to complain. Boy, that's a proofy sack of Jawea right there. Oh, 2007. Looking all mint state. Guess you get that when you break them out of the slab. So Perplex Minds, how's the weather there where you're at? It's supposed to be windy tomorrow. I don't know why all of a sudden now my weatherman on my computer here now has decided that it wants to tell me tomorrow, or like last night it was telling me Tuesday's possible weather. What? Look, I'm not that guy. I'm not even trying to guess the weather. I look outside if I want to know what it's doing like right then. I just look at that little thing because I want to know what the temperature is. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care that it's going to be windy tomorrow and possibly, 58 degrees. That's not my deal today. I just want to know what it is. So I have to live vicariously through Perplexed Mind, and they'll have to tell me what the temperature is where they're at, seeing as how mine don't want to tell me what the temperature is where I'm at. Here we go. Bet you the iPhone will tell me. Maybe. Oh, yeah. There you go. It says it's 72 degrees. I don't know if I believe it or not. It is nice and sunny. It don't feel like 72, though, I'll be honest with you. Probably because it's so daggum windy. 2007. Perplexed Minds, I'm sure I've asked you this before, and you'll probably hear me ask you this again. What's your favorite coin? Perplexed Mind says, no clue where you live, number one. Well, Oklahoma City, my friend. But Oklahoma. Perplexed Mind's like, I'm done guessing where you're at. You're in Florida, you're in Missouri, you're in Arkansas. Where are you at, Jeff? I'm everywhere. Oh, by the way, if anybody's interested in the Canadian stamp, or bronze, it is a commemorative Olympic bronze stamp made by J.M. Johnson Matthey and Company. Very interesting. Pretty interesting. Serialized. Says it weighs. Has its weight on it also. It weighs 15.5 grams. 15.5 grams of bronze. There you go. What did I just... Well, that's amazing. Huh. Y'all want to hear something crazy? I'm sitting here doing this. I ain't got up and went anywhere. There it is. I found it. I was saying I lost my phone. I'm looking at other phones, but then I lost the phone I was watching the stream off of. Like, too many phones going. Okay, on the bronze Canadian. If y'all are interested in the bronze Canadian, let's see here. I'm trying to get it not to focus on everything else and just focus on this. It probably won't. Okay, bronze Canadian. Bronze Canadian. Starting bid $5. There you go. We'll do something crazy with it, and we'll say we're going to start at 5. Let's go. $5 start on that one if anyone's interested. Turn the internet off these other umpteen phones I got sitting around me. Meanwhile, all you gotta do is speak up. If you're looking for anything, or let me know what you're looking for. I don't mind getting it out for you at all. It's kind of what I do. So we're more than glad to do that for you today. I'm just going to keep putting things in flips for Whatnot. I got a Whatnot action tonight. Y'all don't want to miss out on that. And I'll be running a Whatnot wheel. I don't know. Possibly even later on today. But for sure tomorrow. Tomorrow I might run more than one wheel. I don't know. Thinking about running a bigger wheel tomorrow. And then doing like smaller one today. Like the ones I've done before where it's like 1 in 4, 1 in 5 chance, however it works out, or put all 4 people on it and spin it and win it, see who wins. Either way, we're going to do something with that today and tomorrow. Before the 5th settles in and they hit us with all the new stuff that's supposed to be going to take place, we'll find out. Bronze Canadian. I hear a squirrel. Hey, MJ. She's squirreling around, y'all. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I don't see any interest on that. Someone call that one a pass. Perplexed minds, they are just now everybody's quiet. Don't get quiet and not talk. It's okay if you do. I'm going to sit here anyways because, well, I've got to go through all these coins, put the things in flips for tonight. So I've got nothing better to do, believe that. If I did, I'd be doing it. (2007) Sacagawea. Proof Deep Cameo. Starting bid. And there we go. And we'll start Sacagawea for you at 3. It's a $1 coin. It is proof. Has got different errors you can find on these and all kinds of stuff. Definitely BU uncirculated was broke out of the 2000 set, silver proof set. So there you go. If anybody's interested in that, starting bid $3. Okay, I'll be right back here. Foreign coins I needed. Need foreign coins to put in the flip set. Back with foreign coins to put in flips for you kids. Hey, Dove Season, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. What you up to today, bud? I'm just over here, over here messing with stuff. Putting stuff in flips, doing things. I'm doing things and stuff and stuff. Is that the best way to put it? I'm doing things and stuff. Happy Sunday! You must be having a good Sunday so far, Dev. He said he is happy about it. Today is a good day. I'm a Dove. Today could be a good day. Is this? Oh, man. Indonesia. What? What I got so many big coins, man. I have to fly out in the morning doing stuff. Oh, boy. Well, there you go, Dev. Be careful getting ready for that trip, man. Jeez, be safe. Be safe wherever you're going. Travel quickly and swiftly. I'm not sure, but I think that might be silver. It's foreign, so the signal ain't gonna test it right anyways. There's another foreign and another foreign. It's a little bitty. Finding some different foreigns. Good afternoon, Miss Texas Val. How are you doing? Good to see you, ma'am. What? Silver Dollar City? What? This is from where I used to live in Missouri. Look at this stuff. Huh. Alright, y'all. So Sacagawea, 2007. If anybody's interested, that's proof deep cameo. Proof deep cameo on the 2007 Sacagawea. Looking for a $3 starting bid. How's Miss Texas doing today? If not, I'm going to call that one a pass. I'm going to show you this just because it's really cool and I just found in this bag of miscellaneous stuff that I'm going through. Check it out, y'all. Steal your dollar city. That's what I used to call it, man. You have kids, that's what they do. They steal your dollar, silver dollar city. So there you go. That's got to be, it says 1880. Is when it started. I know that. I've never had found one of those, and I mean, I used to live there, so it's a different kind of token. That's a different kind of token. What'd you think about that, Miss Texas? Stack of Julia, you go in the pile there. Well, what happened was, oh, okay, I better tell y'all again, there's a few more of you in here, so national announcement. Oh, we done shrunken numbers. Never mind. I'll announce it again for the good ones that's in here that didn't get to hear it. The slackers that keep popping in and out, eavesdropping, they should just get a life. No. Okay, so check it out. Go over to the community post page or whatever. It used to be called a community page. Now mine just says post. They finally figured out I'm not a part of a community. So go over there and you're going to see one that I posted up on Jelly Roll. He is having a fundraising competition. He's going to be giving away a pickup truck, some other really cool things, getting to go to all the concerts all year. There's numerous different prizes, but the way you get in it is to do a donation to a program that's on there for helping youth and other folks, kind of find their way from addiction into things. So check that out. You can get over there, help change someone's life, and possibly, I'm telling you, I need Miss Annette to get in it. I feel like that pickup truck that she's saying that she really needs, that's one of the things he's giving away. So you should just get on over there, Miss Annette. Get yourself, your daughter, your grandson, sign the dog and cat up. You hear me? Just go ahead and donate as many times as you can. Get in that deal, and let's see you drive around with Jelly Roll's pickup truck. Let's go. And while you're doing it, you're going to be helping out somebody that needs it. So there you go. And I guarantee you 110% of the proceeds will all go to the program that he set it aside for. That's a fact. So there you go. Somebody get over there and win missing at that pickup truck. That's all I could. As soon as I was sent the link, I was like, oh man, look here, Missing That needs that truck. Anyway, he said, you better tell her to sign it up. The cats, the dogs, the everything. So there you go, Missing That. Jelly said to sign you up. The cats, the dogs, the everything. So you better get on over there. All right, I'll let y'all run over there and look at that in the community page or the post page or wherever the heck it is they call it now. You going? Well, hasta luego. Have fun. MJ's out. She's like, I'm gone. So Miss Texas, I'm already ahead of my game today. I done had breakfast of champion oatmeals, and then I had pancakes for lunch. So say I'm already one step ahead. 5 shillings, boom, little foreign. We need a little foreign for our foreign piles. You get the foreign and the foreign piles. We get the fractionals and the fractionals. We got what we got here? We have some Canadian 1 cent. Got the queen with the long neck. Miss Texas, how's the weather where you're at today? I'm just going to ask to be polite because I ask everybody else, but we already know Miss Texas has probably got the best weather in here right now. Yeah, breakfast kind of day, she said. Mr. Richard Metcalf in the building. Miss Angel, hey, look, we know it's snowing where she's at. I ain't got to ask her the weather either. It is super nice where Miss Texas is at. Miss Kelly is enjoying the ice capades in real life. Actually, 78, but see, that's okay. So here in Oklahoma, it is 70 degrees and warm but windy. So yeah, we share a lot of the same weather. I mean, this year we almost shared snow together. Didn't you get a little snow down there? Not quite. Right close to your area. 68 degrees and rising. There we go. You're stuck working again today. It's Sunday. It is Sunday. Do you need me to have a talk with them folks and tell them, look here, it is Sunday? Hmm. I, as a general rule, try not to work on Sunday, but I've been, it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta, do things differently whenever you can. Yeah. Hey, it's a beautiful day though. I don't mind spending some time up here with y'all, hanging out and talking. Oh, shoot. Hey, auction things. If y'all have something that you want to see, like, hey, you're looking for Morgan, or you're looking for this, or you're looking for that, or you don't know what you're looking for, and that's fine too, then yeah, you can just let me know. I'm okay with that either way. Here we go. Nui, 1 ounce. Where in the heck is my other phone at again? I'm losing everything. I got too much stuff out here, y'all. Okay. Ain't no rest for the poor. That's right. It's okay. We don't need rest. We rest when we die. 1 ounce out of Nui. Starting bid. $34. Bam. There you go. Mr. Richard Metcalf, how you doing? 1 ounce out of new. You got the king on the back of that deal. I'll start it off for you into 34. Good luck. Boy, now this coin has got like a treasure chest on it. I ain't joking. Boy, they's fixing up their coin. They don't make you think it's worth something even if it ain't. It's got a whole treasure chest on it. Let me shoot some staples and I'll show you real quick. This thing's crazy looking. Look at that thing. And it's a coin. It's a whole coin, but they're going to make you think it is worth treasure. It's got a treasure chest on the front of it. The heck does that mean? There you go. Foreign. I don't know. It ain't silver. Now this Nui, it's silver. Got the king on the back of it and all his crazy lookingness. Can't miss him. The Nui Owl, 1 ounce. Mr. Richard, how's your day going? Dun, 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 dun. I just put a nickel and a half flip. Sorry. Be okay. It's foreign. It's foreign, non-silver. They're just fillers. They're just space fillers. Okay. And another foreign. That one there's got a line on it. All right, nobody's interested in the Nui. Oh my goodness, poor Nui. Nobody loves you, Nui. All right, then I'm gonna call it a pass. Pass. No one wants Nui yet. Just like a dollar something, $2. Yeah, $2 and some change above spot. You guys are tough, man. Very slow, Jeff. It's going to be one of those laid back days. I guess, hey, Richard, you think so? I think it will be. There you go. If that's what you're seeking is for it to be chilled, then it'll be chilled for you. I'm okay with chilled. $19.55. See, here's the thing, Richard. You gotta know how to. If you want to speed it up, you can. If I want to speed it up, I can. And this is why I don't have the camera turned around the other ways because I'm already set up for whatnot. I'm set up to run a wheel on whatnot if I choose to do so. So if I'm not impressed with the speed of things and I want to change the speed of things, I just change platforms. I set up a game that people will definitely play and they will play fast. So there you go. That's where my mind thinking that nowadays. And then if I really want to be slick about it, then I venture over to this other platform that I've been learning and practicing and doing things on. And it's called Drip. It's what they tell you to do when your lines might freeze. And once you log into it and get that app on your phone and see it, you'll be like, damn, this looks a lot like Whatnot. And it looks like the wave of the future as far as what online live auctions and sales look like through companies that verify your buyers, they collect your payments. There's a small fee for that. It costs us about 7% of our funds go to them, but we're paying for they're doing all that for us. They take care of all of it. You know what I mean? They hunt you all down. They get your shipping info. They get your payments. I don't have to do any of that. All I have to do is go find really good deals and bring them, sell them. So y'all might want to check that out, especially if you're sellers. I'm just saying. Will I tell you my name over there right now? No, I will not. And you don't know what it is because it's not the same as it is on any other platform. When I choose to have your support over there, I'll let you all know. Until then, I'm gonna be greedy with it, and it's gonna be mine. That's just gonna be my domain where I get to go away from folks. Seeing as how we've already had the idiots following us into Whatnot and try to mess up our auctions over there, as well as last week coming in purchasing shit and then canceling the orders before I even get the damn tracking labels printed out. So we already know that's a thing. So I'm not gonna allow that to happen anywhere else. By the way, how is the weather in North Carolina today? Did the wildfires let up? Anybody been keeping an eye on that deal? Praying for those folks. Now, see, y'all, I know there shouldn't be no P on no coin. It's got to be a Denver. Y'all look at this. Tell me I'm crazy. We all know there ain't no P on the. It's not going to show it on this angle from this camera. Sheesh. Anyways, y'all can't see it on there. That D looks like a P, or they get a P that looks like a D. I don't know. I honestly don't know. No, it's 1956. That's all I know. 1956. So here, I got a question for y'all. Just hypothetical. If you were playing a game for silver or gold, hey, Miss Kelly. Oh, you're fine. That's all I'm doing. I'm just talking and working. I'm barely reading the chat. I look up every once in a while and see if you guys are still up, if anybody's even here. So, Miss Kelly, oh man, that's an interesting coin there. Damn, what was I thinking? I was trying to. I had a thought, and now I lost it. Dang it, man. There was a project that me and you were working on, and I had the thought about it, and now I can't think of what it was. It'll be all right. It must not have been that important, right? That's what my puppies say. Huh? And you're like, well, it must not have been that important, son. You remember it when it's important. Okay. So that one must not have been that important. Couldn't have been that important of a thought. Throw one of these 1-grammers in this. Throw 1-grammer in a flip. Work every second week. Oh, God. Well, you'll have to tell me that again in 2 weeks because I forget. I'm sorry, Miss Kelly. I would eventually remember that if it came in the streams enough, but I don't know. Okay, foreign silver, foreign silver, foreign silver. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go foreign silver on this one, and this is 925. 925. This one's reading. This is sterling silver. We know that now. We got the sterling silver foreign going in. Oh, so my hypothetical question. That's what it was. Dadgummit. I got so squirreled. Miss Kelly, how do you get me so squirreled? What happened just then? She's listening and working. I just tried to get in a conversation, right? I'm like, here we go. I was off in another conversation. I done forgot where I was at. Hold on 1 second. Let me write down the date on this coin. It's making me crazy. The date on this coin's eluding me. 1936. 1936. And it's made of 925. What kind of coin am I holding? What kind of coin am I holding in my hand? Made of 925 silver, and it was made in 1936. If I was a silver coin, what silver coin would I be? Okay, that's it. I give up. You guys, look, I've been giving them away for weeks. 3 pence. Yeah. 3 pence. Sterling silver, 925. No one pays attention. British. There you go, Mr. Richard knows. He says it is British. You are correct, sir. It has the king on it. The king. King is back and he's. Oh, we got here. Oh, what we got there? Oh, we got a war nickel. Put it in a flip. It'll sell. See, I'm that guy. I'll put it in a flip and I'll sell it. Good guess, Mr. Richard. Thank you. So, Mr. Richard, or anybody else, here's the question that I keep trying to ask and keep forgetting. This is a really nice looking war nickel, yo. I'm about to put it in a flip just because it's just, wow. It's really nice looking. Okay, until I just seen this. I think somebody actually glued this to something at one time. What happened? Sheesh. Okay, never mind. Okay, so if and see, Mr. Richard, I don't think you don't ever really get in on games and things like that, anyways. But if you were gonna play a game, would you rather play a game where you paid more for lesser spots, or would you rather play a game where you paid lesser spots, but there was more spots? Like on Whatnot, I run these wheels and I'll put up a dollar amount and then they'll bid on the spots. But I got to set how many spots I want on the wheel. The last few times I've ran 10 spot wheels, but they've been for items that was like, under $50, right? So what I'm wanting to run today is items that's over $100. So do I do that and charge people like $10 a spot, 10 spots on the wheel? Or do I charge people $20? I mean, yeah. Do I charge $5 a spot and do 20 spots on the wheel? Either way, I don't care just as long as I get my $100. You know what I mean? Which actually I'm only gonna get like 90 of by the time Whatnot gets theirs, which is fine with me. That's cool. Either way, it's getting sold. In reality, the items are worth they comp it like some of them $150. So that's the reality of it. And of course, you all are more than welcome to come over there and check them out. That'd be cool. I would love to see you come over and get you some really cool items at a good price. My question is, more spots or less spots? Hello, Miss Annette. How you doing? What do you mean? It depends. I just told you what it meant. What it is. What do you mean? It's not a depends question. That can't be the answer. See, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Oh boy, we got deliveries going out. How's Miss Annette doing today? Open for pickaways, busy around here. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna call this in a pass. Nobody wants the 2020. You're the rat. So Miss Annette, do I put up a will on whatnot and run 10 spots like we did before, like we've done a few other times, and fill up 10 spots on a wheel for $10 a piece for a $100 plus item? Or do I run, I don't know, 15 spots on the wheel for the $100 plus item and break the cost down that way? Or do we do 20 spots on a wheel and break it down that way? What do you think? Give me your idea, ma'am. Do I do 10? Do I do 15? Or do I do 20? 15 sounds actually kind of good. That's a happy medium, ain't it? I don't know. Here we go. You're the dragon. What year is this one? You're the dragon 2024, maybe? Was the year of the dragon 2024? Well, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. You're the dragon 15. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, ma'am. I think you're right. I think 15 is the way to go. By the way, big shout out to Miss Texas Val, Miss Annette, and Miss Kelly. Hey, I do appreciate y'all. I'm just gonna say, look, and all three of them's right there in the chat together. They're dedicated, and very supportive, and I'm very much appreciative. I'm keeping track of things. See, I'm like Santa Claus. I know some people just think I'm a complete asshole and I'm only keeping a bad list. I'm definitely keeping that, but I'm also keeping a good list. So those three names got on my good list last night. So I appreciate y'all. Santa Claus has a list and he's checking it twice. Gonna find out who's been naughty or nice. There's gonna be rewards and there's gonna be just desserts. So there you go. Meanwhile, for today, I'm gonna do is shout you three ladies out. But in the future, I'm gonna be shouting them names out too. I got them on a list over here. There's a list. I'm telling you, there's some list. Broke right now. One more day before I get moolah in the bank. Oh my gosh, Mr. Richard. You get paid on the first, and they wait to pay. You get paid on Monday. You'll get that on the big jabs, I swear. No. Oh man, that's got the king on the back of it. I ain't giving away a penny with the king on the back of it. Yeah. Ma'am, that is not easy to get on the naughty list, believe it or not. You have to work relatively hard to get on that deal. I try to be really patient with people, but some of them really just keep pushing. They've pushed themselves. Anyways, I ain't even talking about that today. I'm just saying that I retired. There you go, Mr. Richard. Nothing wrong with that, man. You done put in your work, you're good to go. One of these days, maybe I'll be able to do that. I doubt it. When I get rich and famous, I want to retire too. Probably not. If I was ever going to, now would probably be a good time for me to retire for real. But I just don't ever see me not working all the time. Like, that's what keeps me going. 97. What do I got that 97 penny in there? That's just stupid. Anybody know why this 97's over here in my stuff? It is not even copper nothing. It's just in my way. Ah, she says I love the dragons. There you go. I seem to have a. Maybe you were the one. There was somebody that said they'd like dragons that I started grabbing up dragons for again. Actually, there was a few somebodies, right? And yeah, I think I know why I was never into like Harry Potter or none of the dragon stuff because that's like all mythical, right? Make believe, fairy tale shit. I just can't get into that, man. I guess they look cool, but I don't know. My imagination don't work that way. Dragons, yep. See, there you go. I retired when I was 51 due to medical conditions, not by choice. I love my job. Yep, Mr. Richard, that's how I feel. I think if people had it their way, I wouldn't work at all because of health reasons. They'd be like, no, no. So, you know what I tell them people? Then come pay my bills, do my stuff for me. Can you do that? They don't ever do that. If they do that, then I'll quit working. No, I don't have an imagination for that either. I don't, I think, I mean, just think because I was raised that, you know, stuff wasn't real. So my imagination never worked on it, right? Because I just knew it wasn't real. I just never even thought about it. So now, unfortunately, when I look at it, I'm like, man, that ain't real. You know, why can't it be more real? If it could be more real, then I'd be okay with it. Let's see. Standing Liberty Quarters. Your SLQ sell pretty good sometimes, huh? Here, let's see if any of y'all are looking for an SLQ today. You don't have no imagination? I don't believe it. You mean for dragons? I just don't. I don't. I guess I just never. I don't know. I watched Dragon Tales with my kids when they were little. Does that count? Is that a thing? I don't think that's the same kind of dragons, right? I don't know. Them dragons are just trying to read books and tell stories. I'm more into the fantasy side of life. Reality sucks. So there you go. Hey, Miss Kelly. Just you gotta get you a good strain and just sit back and relax and 1926. 1926, no mint mark. I want there to be a mint mark. I feel like there is one and I can't see it. think there's Denver right there. I don't know. I feel like there's not a date that I can. I mean, there's a date, but I don't see a mint mark. In 1927. You know, I was more into like the Dukes of Hazzard, and all that kind of stuff. I was into that more than I was cartoons. I didn't watch that. I watched like the A Team and Lone Wolf. I don't know if any of y'all remember what that is. Knight Rider. See, we had good shows back when I was a kid. I don't know what happened. No, at least when I was younger, I mean, we had, there was TV shows. All right, y'all. It's 111. Make a wish. Tom and Jerry. There you go. Tom and Jerry was good. Hey, I think my favorite was the chicken, the little chicken hawk dude. He said, "I say, boy, I say." He goes, "You know who I'm talking about." He said, "I think I seen. I think I." Roadrunner was cool. See, but this is the thing, though, Miss Kelly. After a minute of watching Roadrunner, I get aggravated because I'd be like, "There ain't no way this coyote could be this damn stupid." You know what I mean? Why don't someone just go ahead and choke the life out of the coyote? Because he ain't smart enough to even be smoking. I mean, he can't. He don't even deserve oxygen. That guy, he just. It's like holy cow! Someone just put him out of existence, please. How many times can you blow up the dynamite on yourself, right? Little House on the Prairie. That's right. Highway to Heaven. Hey, you wanna know? Here's here's a true factual story, and here you go. On one of them shows, there is a family. What the heck was the name of that show? Anyways, I have cousins that were triplets, and two of them were boys, and one of them was a girl. But they starred in that show when they were children. And at first, they used all three of them until the girls started showing girl features. And then they would swap out the two boys in the rest of the shows as they were growing older. But it was in one of them shows like Seventh Heaven. It was one of them Christian shows. I don't think it was Seventh Heaven though. I think it was what the heck was the name of it? Or no, maybe it was Seventh Heaven, and Highway to Heaven's the one you just brought up. So maybe, yeah, I'll think of it when I'm not trying to think of it. But yeah, and they live in Colorado. See, somebody else in the chat was from Colorado before, and I said I had family in Colorado. I only know this because my mom brought it up the other day and was talking about my cousins up there, and I'd heard this story from my grandparents before, and she was talking about one of them had something had happened with one of them. Anyways, it's called Persistence and Never Giving Up. Oh my gosh, man. telling you, this Batman shirt is doomed. Every time I put it on, I sit down to stream, I write on it. It's going to be so bleached, it's going to be see through. Because every time I sit down with it on at this desk, I write on it. I just wrote on it just now. See, that's how that works. Now I have to bleach it again each time Batman gets a little bit lighter blue. One of these days he'll be a transparent Batman. He'll be no blue. All right. Nobody likes the dragon. Boo hoo. Poor guy. Poor dragon. You guys are really, I mean, the economy is really rough out there, isn't it? I keep saying that, and then I keep, but I definitely get it. I feel like everybody across the board's kind of had to tighten up their belts. Things will start looking better, though. You watch. Hawaii K. Dragon. The line. How you doing? Welcome in. How are you doing today, my friend? I hope you're having a blessed Sunday. We're about to throw some dimes and flips for whatnot. Guess it don't matter which dimes. They're just circulated dimes. It don't matter which ones I throw in flips, does it? Really? Do you think? I don't know. It could. I guess if somebody wanted to be silly about it, it could matter, but I don't think it does. All right, let me find you something else to run real quick for you. Oh, here we go. This needs to go on a flip anyways. Good eye, good thinking, y'all. Here we go. Proof, 90% silver. 2001 deep cameo. Kennedy half dollar. There you go. $2,001 90% silver proof deep cameo. It left the percent out of my silver. I don't know why it did that. Starting bid. Bam. Favorite shows. Littlest Hobo was Littlest Hobo. Oh my goodness, I don't know that I've seen that one. Anybody else see the Littlest Hobo show? Right, Three's Company. What? Get it? Hey, I watch that stuff still. Highway to Heaven. They had a few of those at the same time. So on one of those shows, one of them shows, the little boy had blonde hair, like really blonde hair. Kept it kind of like crew chopped, I guess you would say. Yeah. So when that show started out, and that little boy was a baby, there was three of that little boy, and that little boy, one of them was a girl. Because yeah, they were my cousins, and they were triplets, two boys and a girl. Then as they got older, like I said, then it could only be the two boys acting the part because the girls started looking more like a girl. Now I'm not gonna go get my other phone, message my mom, and be like, "Okay, well, what was the name of the show that the twins were on?" Because I don't forgot, and it's all her fault. She brought it up and got me thinking about it. So the German Shepherd went and saved people from different locations. That sounds like Lassie. Oh my gosh, yeah. Now, see, here's the deal, though. I liked Lassie. I never was really into Flipper. And Mr. Ed, I helped raise horses, and I just, never seen a talking horse. Now, I seen dogs smart enough they probably could go save somebody. But once again, I'd never seen a talking horse. So it just never, you know. So yeah, this is the kind of realist I am, and I'm the kind of person that I don't know. Maybe it's because of how I felt like I was right. Things turned out for me in life, and I think that hey, but like with the Lassie and all the other stuff, like see, that's I don't know if you call that imagination or if I'm just a realist. It was like, look, there's no. I didn't live near the ocean. I lived in Missouri during that time, so it was like dolphins not a thing. So not into that. The other thing was like, you know, Disney, Dennis the Menace. Now, see, that was a good one. I watched that one. See, I never seen it. Never seen it. See, I would say that I ruined my kids' imagination probably, but not really because I mean, Xavier, he like runs a tattoo shop, right? So obviously he's got some imagination for drawing. I used to, but mine got all cynical. Like I just, yeah, my stuff that's in my head that I draw, it's not good. So I just don't do that no more. Never seen it was a yeah. Well, there you go. So, but what he says, Gilligan's Island. Yeah, Gilligan's Island was a good one. But me and somebody the other day was talking. They were like, I was talking about being real and being a realist and how I raised my kids to just know reality. And yeah, they were like, "What? You took away their ability to imagine that there was like, you know, my kids grew up knowing Santa Claus wasn't real. Like I didn't let them start kindergarten with that false imagination of some fat guys coming down your chimney to bring you shit. They knew by the time they were probably like 3 that Santa Claus was me and that yeah, rest of the world was a group of idiots for thinking that there was a such thing as some fat ass guy that was going to sneak his way into my house and put shit underneath the tree. We did not do that shit. We did not. The Tooth Fairy, none of that shit. I didn't. I was just real about it. You know what I mean? That's just it's how I was. It's how I was brought up. So other folks were like, "Damn, man, you kids." I was like, "Yep, that's right." My kids was the ones going to school making fun of your kids for thinking there was some freaking fat guy sneaking around in a birthday suit. Yeah, I am just a realist. I was not trying to lie to my children, get them on some false bullshit. so they could be let down later in life. So they were just raised in reality, and I taught them that Christmas was about the birth of Jesus. You know what I mean? I taught them the true meaning of Christmas, and yeah. No fat guys in birthday suits swinging around and coming down my chimney. They knew by then already though that Dad was, yeah. I wanted them to know that no one could get in our house. I didn't want them to have to worry about the fat guy in the suit. Ah, as what now? Team, I loved that show as a kid. What was that? What show are you talking about? The A Team, yes. Hey, the A Team. My grandmother on my father's side, I do not remember much about her, but somewhere in storage in Missouri, I have an A Team die-cast car that you could pull back and it would take off. That's the one thing, that's the one time I can remember her in my life, and that was what she gave me that day. So there you go. And it was the A Team because, well, yeah, I like the A Team. So apparently she'd found that out too, but somewhere I've still got that put up. You could pull it back and it would drive on its own. I'm pretty sure that my kids probably chewed the wheels off of it because, yeah. This is what I did. I saved and collected a lot of my childhood stuff like that and different things. And then being as how I was absent because of mistakes I had made in life, my my mom, them, I was like, hey, being as I'm not there for my kids, let them play with, get this stuff out and let them have the memories. So yeah, they got to tear open brand new stuff and play with it. It was definitely antique and collectible. And break all the arms off the Ninja Turtles, and that all went down. Now in hindsight, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, "Damn, Dad, why'd you let us play?" Because I wasn't there, and I felt like that gave you a piece of me to play with when I was gone. So there you go. Tear up the expensive toys. It's okay. That was my thinking, anyways. Don't think it really made up the difference, but you know, what can you do? Okay, nobody wants the Kennedy. The Kennedy's going in a flip. It's getting El Flippoed once it goes into the flip. What's another good one? What is another good one from back then? Now, come on now. Y'all know. Hey, what was the guy's name? Mm, he was like a bounty hunter, right? And he drove a pickup truck, had the eagle on the hood of the truck. Was that the name? His name wasn't Hunter. It was, what's up, Mad Cow? What was the guy's name? No, not Dog. Dog the bounty hunter, man. That guy's something else. No, but the Rockford Files, I know that one too, though. That was a good one. That was right up there with Columbo and them. No, this is a show like Knight Rider and all the rest of them. The dude was like a stunt man, right? And he had a a brown Chevy GMC pickup truck he drove, and it had a bird painted on the hood of it. But it was in the same time period of all them other shows that we were just talking about. Texas Ranger was around that same time. That's right. About that same time, the Delta Force was coming out. See, I grew up as a kid during that time period, and I grew up with a military family. So I was practicing. We were we we were practicing different things where I was at. But yeah, there was a lot of terrorism going on back then, right? They were hijacking planes, man. So we were practicing. I was watching others practice how to get rid of the terrorists. Like I said, my whole family was. I had a lot of military in my family, so yeah. Then the ones that weren't military took that training and took it to the streets and formed a pretty good militia around the area where we lived at in Missouri, and still got a pretty good militia there. Militias are important. It's important that you train together and learn how to work together as a unit. And yeah. So I guess I'm glad that I was raised that way because that's what I was doing around the time that everybody else was imaginary and Santa Claus and shit. I was watching live training. Yeah. Boy, I think if back then the same stuff would have been happening that was happening now, just think what they'd have been doing then to have trained. Holy smokes. It would have really been different. I got a feeling things would have been. Libertad. Check out the check out the specs on this one, yo. There you go. There right there's what you need. Oh, here you go. Let me get that number up here for you. 200 of these made in the whole entire world, yo. 200 of them made. That's number 185. Uh, the Fall Guy. That was his name. It just came to me. Come on now, y'all. Shake your heads up a little bit. Do you remember the Fall Guy? That was his name. It was the Fall Guy. Come on. Somebody else in here's got to remember that, not just Jeff, right? But his name was the Fall Guy. He drove a brown GMC pickup truck, 4x4. Had like an eagle painted on the hood of it. And his name was the Fall Guy. Yes, Mad Cow says. Oh yeah, Furry says. Now we're recalling. Okay. See there for a minute, Jeff was the crazy guy that just, was making up brown fucking trucks with birds on them and couldn't remember what the guy's name was. I understand now. It's okay. I get it. I get it. Somebody's got to be that guy. I'll be that guy. But hey, I stuck with the thought until I whooped it, right? I finally broke through that little wall that I've got going on in my head there that's not letting me retrieve these memories that I got. I remembered it's the Fall Guy. Brown Chevy GMC 4x4 truck had roll bars in the back, big bird on the hood. Perry Mason, yeah, Perry Mason was something else, yeah. I'm always watching Columbo. I got Columbo on in here right now. I can hear him in the background. Columbo in there trying to solve a murder. He's always so goofy, man. He'd be like, well, just the way he goes about solving shit. Hey, if he was investigating me, I'd had to punch him in the throat. That guy, he'd have got on my nerves showing up. I'd been like, look, man. Yes, Lee Majors show, The Fall Guy. Yes, ma'am. And Lee Majors was also on the Bionic Man, right? Or the $1 Million Man, or whatever the heck that was. Yeah, the $1 Million Man. He He'd be running real fast. Then they had the Bionic Woman. What? Gotta wonder, did they make bionic babies? It's been like the world's fastest porn, right? There it is. Done. Finished. Just think you could charge people for that and they would never even know if they seen it or not. And the Hulk. That's right. Dark Shadows couldn't get into that show. Well, there you go. I mean, I guess not. Probably not. The Hulk. Mork and Mindy. You know what I mean? Hey, I grew up on Mork and Mindy, man, and talk about as finding out. I mean, what a disappointment. But yeah, anyways, Mork and Mindy was a good one. Beverly Hills Beaver. I don't think we're talking about the same thing, man. Oh, by the way, y'all, the Libertad here that comps at over $100. If anyone's interested in picking that up today, BIN 75. 75. It's yours. Pay the shipping. Meanwhile, feel free to look them up. They're mintage at 200. Selling on Fleabay for I don't know, 120 to 130, 150 bucks a piece. Depending on which one of them you see, they had one on there for 300. It was amazing, but I don't know. I'll sell you this one here for 75 though. That is 1 ounce silver. It is copper plated. First time I've ever, well, not the first time. Second time I've seen copper plating. First time is on an ASC. He meant Beverly Hills. Well, I mean, hey man, there's beavers in the Beverly Hills. I'm trying to catch me a cougar with a good beaver. Huh? It's like a double meal. It's better than a Big Mac and a freaking soft drink. Look, Miss Texas is laughing so hard right now. That went the wrong way. No, it didn't. That went exactly the way it was supposed to. See, that's one of them. It was a curveball. I'm glad you caught that, though. I was worried about it getting out of control. Somebody ended up catching that sucker, wouldn't even know what to do with it. They'd been like, what? The Munsters, yeah, the Munsters, they come on my TV every morning. I'm telling you, man, I watch this channel that I watch, y'all. It's on, I mean, it's on like your cable, satellite, wherever else, but it's called Cozy TV. I suggest you tune into some Cozy TV if you like any of the shows we've been talking about. I start off every morning with the Monsters. Sometimes with a little Leave It to Beaver if I get up early enough or if I turn it on early enough. Sometimes I go to bed to Leave It to Beaver because that's how late I stay up, but there you go. I think that, yeah, I think that Columbo was on. I don't know. Should be the Monster. Should be on sometime or another. Well, it's the Monsters, the Adams Family. Yeah, it's the Adams Family, but they're the Monsters. Flash Gordon. Oh my gosh. Flash Gordon. Look out for that tree. Cheesy, he said. What? Come on, man. There ain't nothing better than no cartoon, a big-eared monkey flopping around out there trying to swing on a vine and smacking a tree. That's just good humor, Mad Cow. You gotta love it. Oh man, y'all, I think I got the whatnot box all filled up for the whatnot auction. What do I need to do now? Guess I need to put away some of this stuff. Need to put away some of this stuff. The Addams Family is different than the monsters. How's it different? The one I watched says dun 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 dun, right? And it's got and they all call themselves the monsters. Then and then the other one, the Addams Family. Both of them has got Morticia in it, right? Got the same chick. Now, see, I don't know. Maybe I'm into gothic chicks because I think she's kind of hot. I would mess with that vampire. I'm just saying. That's the monsters. Okay, well there you go. Either way, yeah, I'd mess with her. But the Adams Family is different. How's it different? What do you mean? Adams Family. Okay, I know what you're absolutely right. Right. Like the Adams. Yeah, Herman Monster's part of the monster. So the Adams Family had like cousin It, right? Ran around like a little fur ball that did some crazy shit, and then had the other little dude on it that looked all crazy. Right? Is that the one? Oh man, here we go. Now we're Googling stuff. Now we're in trouble. Here we go. Let's get out the old freaking Google machine. Sheesh, no problem. We got you. What's the question we need to ask? Let's see here. Highlights from Jelly Roll's opening of his new bar. What? Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Google's always right. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting question. Let's see. Okay, here's the question. Can you show me and tell me the difference between the Monsters and the Addams Family TV shows? Oh boy. Oh boy. Thing just got weird. Hey, wow, man, this chick ain't got no clothes on. What kind of, what? This can't be the same show. Oh boy, here we go. Shit's getting real. Hey, I don't even know what happened here, man. I think they're talking about their criminal history. I don't think this is what we wanted to see. I'm not real sure. Oh, maybe. Here we go. We'll find out. Things are getting real. I need the TV to be bigger here. I don't want to visit the advertiser. I want to watch the show, man. Oh my God, this thing just completely messed up my whole question. Oh, hold on. Hold on here. These good people want to see what we're seeing here. We gotta. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let me get the Libertad out of the way. Let me get you all hooked up here. Try to get you in some. We'll get you verified here. We'll get you hooked up on what's going on somehow. There we go. Watch a little Adams Family with me and Little Monsters. We'll figure this out together. Everybody got a good view there? What's happening? Do we know? Do we even? Hey, look, it's a what? Oh my gosh, look at there, man. These people are crazy. Google Hour with Jeff. Hey, what's up, Silvershire? Well, it's important that we learn the difference between the monsters and the Adams Family. This just seems like good, wholesome Sunday educational information here. Name them all. Oh my gosh, I don't know, man. I mean, I would see this is where I mean, what are we saying here? Hold on. Now that does not look like the monsters either. That's the Leave It to Beavers. What's happening here? This is not. Hold on. We're lost here. Go back and show us this again. They got me confused. Oh yeah, there you go. Now, see, I think the mom in the monsters is hotter than the one. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. See, to me, the one on the Adams family, that mom, she just kind of got. I don't know about her attitude. She just seems always upset. I'm saying, Miss Texas, that one show that I was saying beavers before that, and you don't want to know what popped up when I tried to Google this just then. Uh. That woman didn't have on no clothes. All I seen was beaver. What she needed was a brush hog. I don't know. It's rough. You better be careful about Googling beaver, that's for fact, because that thing about scared the shit out of me. Had me trying to figure out how to jump off the other side of the dam. Mr. Richard, I'm telling you, frightful. Frankenstein. What? Now, see, I don't know. Now, see the mom there, and she's cute enough. She got my ring light in her face right now. Here, get that off her face. I mean, yeah. See, there she is. I like the long dark hair, so maybe that's the deal. Pretty sure that's how my yeah. I know for a fact that's how my youngest kid's mama got me. She had long black hair. That's what happened. It's all her hair. That's how she tricked me. How did I do? I don't know, man. Cow, how did you do, man? I still think she's cuter than the other one. Well, there you go. I mean, she had a little funny looking nose, but she's still, I don't know. I'm gonna send her over to Mad Cow's house. Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm about finally about got my eyesight back. That Google about blinding me a while ago with that whole beaver thing. Scared the shit out of me. Thought something really went wrong. I about showed you all that. If I'd had it up there then, they'd been all over me on YouTube. I'd been like, it ain't my fault. I didn't know I was gonna see that either. Scared the bejesus out of me. That's so bad I might have to go back to church again tonight just to get right after seeing that image a while ago. That was terrible. It was so bad that I thought it was some hairy old man with no teeth smiling at me at first. Took me a second to realize what the hell I was looking at. Jeez. That's pretty rough, Mad Cow. See? Just saying. Trying to fix it for you. Nah, I'm telling you, it was bad. It was bad, Miss Texas. It was bad. No. And now, see, now, wasn't that the grandmother or something? See, they had a whole family going, right? So, which show do y'all think was the best? Did y'all like, did you like the Adams family? Or, you know, aw, look at there, see? Whoa. They had such great props. And there ain't no way you can't tell that that dragon ain't really coming out of that floor. X videos. Whoa. The monsters. I think I like the monsters better than I do the Addams Family. Sorry. I just think so. Maybe it's because of her gray streak in her hair. I've kind of got a gray streak like that in mine. Maybe that's what it is. Fred. Look, the cartoon version. But see, the Addams Family did become a pretty big cartoon version. I don't know that the monsters did. And Mad Cow says he likes Dead Fred. What? Stop killing Fred, Mad Cow. It ain't nice. I was told before I couldn't kill Fred, so I don't know how you can kill him and get away with it. It don't seem right. Which one had Thing? Which one had Thing? That would be the Addams Family, right? Addams Family had the little hand that ran around. Yeah, I think that's the Addams Family. Yeah, the walking hand, Mr. Richard. That's Addams Family. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. There you go, Mad Cow. Just for you, buddy. Mad Cow's so sexy it hurts. He's too sexy for his shirt. All right, y'all. Well, there you go. Uh, that was the entertainment section of today's What the Heck Are We Doing Here? The Addams Family. Okay, so I'm trying to click out of this, man, without getting. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, the colored version. When did they recolor it? Oh, they recolored the background in whatever. Oh my gosh. It was black and white. It was amazing. This was the days and the times of good TV, y'all. There you go. Let me share that with you. She had no legs. What? What do you mean she had no legs, man? No legs. I thought she looked like she had legs to me. How does she not have legs? Help me out, Mad Cow. Help me out here. Star Trek was, oh my goodness. Mr. Richard, I've never been tracking. I don't. Star Trek. Yeah. On planets far away. No. Octopus legs Lily. What do you mean? What? I'm in my comfy shirt. Whoa, hold up. Are we okay? uh, Stay smooth with Kraft peanut butter logo. Nice. There you go. Oh, I see. You got the smooth, creamy one. Is that what you're trying to say, Miss Kelly? Ah, did y'all catch that? She's Miss Kelly. I catch it. I get it. Mac. Miss Kelly's got on a shirt that says it all. Miss Kelly, the only thing that would have been better than that is if you were wearing one that said it melts in your mouth, not in your hands. Right. Ah, sweet Jesus. No, not my fault. This Three Stooges, they were. Did you know the Three Stooges had like more injuries than any other actors, and they did like their own stunts? Almost all of them themselves. Like they really seriously got injured doing some of their shit. I seen that thing on it one time. Well, you boys and girls must be okay with the size of your packages. It's going. That didn't sound right either. Because now is the only time you're gonna have to add to them. Because I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna start doing y'all shipping labels. Right now, your packages are in the living room, open. They haven't been weighed, so your labels haven't been made yet, but they will be directly after this. The Little Rascals. Yeah, that was a good one. Dennis the Menace. Poor Dennis, he just always had the worst luck. Now, Leave It to Beaver. I used to think, man, dude, I would just smoke that neighbor kid that is always, leaving him caught up. Like, golly, man, how many times you gonna any more silver chains? Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't have any jewelry out here with me today. Just coins and stuff. I'm sorry, Miss Texas. No jewelry today out here with me. Garfield was good. Tonight on Whatnot, I can show like pendants and things like that I've got out jewelry wise, but I don't have out any chains. I'm sorry. I feel like I don't know who this lady is either on this show. Huh. Okay. Y'all don't want to keep watching that, I'm sure. Everybody that's watching this show later will be like, Jeff's lost his mind. I mean, they could probably give us a copyright strike for that, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't playing the music or the words, right? It comes out soft, bubble gum. Ah, that's funny. That is funny. Mr. Richard. Oh my goodness, y'all. Been on here almost 2 hours. We got like another 10 minutes, right? Something like that. Pretty close to that, or another 15. We don't have to be 2 hours. It'll be okay. If we go 2 hours, then it might actually help us towards our watch time. If if ever we decide to do anything with this channel again, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I've tried to put it in perspective business wise with other things I'm doing right now, but Just haven't found a place for YouTube. I've only got so much energy, and golly, just YouTube really just drained the life out of me. Sometimes it feels like so. Uh, I think the only way I can be okay in YouTube is just I don't know how to make blinders to where no one else's channel things ever show on mine. Then I would be okay with clicking into YouTube a little more often, but truly not. Break is over for me. 2 hours left of work to go. Oh my goodness, Miss Kelly, you're almost there. So, Miss Kelly, get back to work, have fun, make the last 2 hours fly. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. She says 2 hours more. That's it, just 2 hours. Say, well, I've only got, well, I don't know. Whatnot don't start tonight until like 9 something, 9:30 something, I think. Which means I'll probably start at like 9:15, 9:10, something like that. Don't know for sure. Thought about popping up a will today on Whatnot, but I don't know. It's already 2 o'clock. I might pop up a will real quick. Just like a 10 spot will. I wanted to pop up like a 20 spot will for bigger item. But if I do 10 spots for $10, I can do that. I might do that, y'all. If y'all want to play, I might do that. I might run a 10 for 10 game today on Whatnot. 10 $10 a spot, 10 spots on a wheel. Whoever it wins and pulls wins. Might be a thing. Might be a thing. I'm still here listening. I know you are, ma'am. You got to be careful though. You're getting back to work. You're gonna be safe. Don't get yourself hurt. So, Miss Texas, you know what I figured out, and I understand it now. Probably more than anything. Sometimes you have to do things yourself to understand why other people do things the way they do or what their way of thinking is. I before have been just shocked and amazed at some of these, and I'm like, even with Dobbs, I'm like, what do you mean, man? Why do we just got to melt it? But now I get it. Okay, so this is the thing. Even at the shop, when I sell from the shop, I have to take time to lay out the items, dig through the items, straighten up the necklaces, unhook the earrings, do all that crap, right? So that's time right there. Now, take it a step further. If I don't sell it to y'all at the shop and I decide to bring it home, then I get here and I spend about another, I don't know, 6 hours on cleaning it, chemicals to clean it, time to clean it, and then do all that and then show it again. So now imagine my aggravation when I sell this shit and then people don't pay for it. You know what I mean? So you can imagine where myself and Dobbs believes that it's almost more cost effective just to melt it all and not try to resell any of it. So there's kind of where we're at as a business. It has not been the most cost effective thing for me to try to hook people up on YouTube. Tis why I have not sold you all anything in the last week, really, because you were costing me money. My idea of a business is not giving my money away to everyone and everyone to cost me money. It's not how you stay in business. And Dobbs has argued with me about it for 6 months about the fact that I just need to leave YouTube be and make it what it is, which isn't a business platform. You know what I mean? It just is not. So, yeah. I'm from the home of. I can see that because you sell the via auction, but some jewelry, especially branded items, are worth more than melt. Yeah, for sure. For sure they are worth more than melt. To you all, Miss Texas. To us, we don't care. We just want to flip our money fast. We are going through some days hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of inventory. So if my plan of flipping it fast to you all and giving you good deals means that you have one asshole out of every five that manages not to send hundreds of dollars, then yeah, how cost effective do you think that is? Because at the end of the day, time is money. So I make just as much money off the brand named items by melting them as I do by selling them. If by selling $400 worth of stuff to you all, one of you all managed to beat me out of $100+ almost every time. So how is that any more cost effective for me? What that does is it makes you all money. It gives you all a chance to make some money. Doesn't help me at all. What that does is hurt me. It slows me down. I don't do slow. I move fast. Even for a guy that's been shot up, I move quickly. You know what I mean? I just yeah, it just ain't been worth it to me, y'all. So this is what you get now on YouTube is just what it is. Yeah. Now broken and mismatched stuff. Yeah, most of it ain't broken or mismatched for real, Miss Texas, until I've brought it back and forth from the shop to the house a few times. Or piled it back into the safe at the shop and reloaded it into boxes. You do realize that's what normally breaks the jewelry. Most of it's really not broken when it comes into the shop. It's just the sure fact that we've got so much of it piled up on top of itself and tangled up in boxes that yeah, it becomes broken. So it was a really good idea and it worked out well for a while. And I mean, I guess it'll still work out well. It'll be in smaller amounts or smaller things that I do it in because yeah, I'm not interested in arguing with people about my money. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm just so over it. So many different levels you don't even know. Always looking for a good deal, and my money arrives within seconds. Right? I got you, Dove. That's right. I know, Dove. I just ain't had any good men's chains come in, and I really wish you'd have bought that Cuban off me instead of letting me sell it to Gregory Freeman because it was a personal chain of mine, and I had it for years. And I sold it to that cocksucker, and he didn't even pay me for it. So, oh man, see what I mean? That's the kind of aggravation it is, y'all. I mean, it really pisses me off. I sold him a chain that cost me when I bought it new almost 600 and some dollars for less than 150 bucks, and then he still fucked me over. So yeah, I'm not happy about it. Does not encourage me or inspire me to want to give you all deals on jewelry or anything else. Believe that. And especially whenever my partner at the shop that's worth millions and millions of dollars tells me that, hey man, these people they don't like you, they don't respect you, they don't honor anything they do. And he has seen that for months and has absolutely completely convinced me that yeah, whole group of shitty people I probably should not be messing with. You know what I mean? So for those of you good ones that's out there, I'm just saying, man, the rest of y'all is what they call, coin community on YouTube is absolutely Looks like shit to the rest of the outside world. You can believe that because Dobbs don't buy, play games, or purchase, but he definitely lurks and watches all the other channels. And all the other business people around me that own brick and mortar buildings say the same thing. Bunch of maggots, cannibals, eating each other to stay alive. That's what they do. Meanwhile, I'm not a cannibal. My name's Jeffrey, but I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer. So I'm not into it, y'all. Feel bad for those of y'all that stuck in it, and this is the only escape you have from other things is this place because it is sad. It does take one rotten apple to ruin the whole bunch. That is so very true. Meanwhile, you got more than one. You got one big rotten apple that heads up most of the rest of the rotten apples in your fucking coin community. So there you go. Ah, you can almost poke a fork in that one. Anything he's associated with's got to be shit. As if he ain't about one of the most shittiest, fakest people I've ever met on YouTube, I don't know who is. So, this is the thing, Miss Texas. I've been telling everybody this, and there's nothing that I can do to show you it until you do it. If you ask me on Whatnot to show silver jewelry, sterling silver, I have it in my lineup. I have adjusted my Whatnot shipping for them smaller items. When you first purchase, it's going to hit you in the head for like four something the first time because guess what? It's going to cost me $5 and something to make you up a label and send out, period, for 1 ounce, period. So their first one's going to hit you with that. Your second purchase, if you're purchasing a piece of sterling silver or just a simple, 90% silver coin, something like that, after that, your shipping rate is 0.38 cents an item worth of weight. So by the time you make your second purchase, your shipping on your third one will be free from there on out as long as you purchase items of that same weight. It will adjust after you've purchased three or four of them items. It will knock you up another ounce worth of shipping. That's how I've got Whatnot set up now. I don't know. I know that I was, struggling with that at first and trying to figure it out, but I've got it pretty much figured out now to where that's the setup for the jewelry and the smaller coins. Of course, on ounces, bullion, bigger items like that, you're going to have the 1 to 3 ounce shipping on those kind of things. But everything else, I've pretty much got narrowed down to where your shipping should be pretty cool. Shipping should, honestly, it should end up coming out almost the same as YouTube's. And the only reason it's not coming out the same as YouTube's is because honestly, you guys, I eat part of the shipping on YouTube just because where someone else might have paid $6 and only had $5 worth of shipping, I just pull that other dollar over and I throw it on yours. I can't do that on Whatnot. They control all that. And I try to set it up, to where that's coming out a little better now. And when I do the wills, same thing on it. I'm trying to set it up to where once you get a couple of picks on the will, that after that, maybe your shipping will be free. You know what I mean? You won't have to get knocked in the head for it. I do have to sit down and work on my memberships for Whatnot and tier levels and things like that. And then that'll give people like Miss Texas and other people that's in there all the time. You'll get extra bonus buys. You'll get discounts. You'll get percentage of shipping off. You'll get different little perks like that, different coupons I can give y'all. Yeah, just take some time for a guy that don't know how to read and write right. You know what I mean? If I had some help with this shit, it would be much smoother. But it's all okay. It's all good. God is good, and I'm working on it. I'm getting it figured out, so we'll get there. It'll be all good. One of these days, it'll be great. And by the time I get it all down pat over here and get you all showed up on this thing, then maybe I can open up some other avenues for you and show you something really cool. Maybe we can get something going. But until then, we're just going to do the best we can. We're going to keep growing, and that's what I suggest for all you all. Just whatever you're doing out there in life, just keep growing. Know this: Tupac wasn't lying when he said the haters made him famous. That is a true enough that is a true enough statement. So what you do with them is you just tell them just keep on hating. You know what I mean? So for U.S. buyers, but not Canadian ones, Miss Kelly, I don't think you're correct on that. I think it's great. It must be great for Canadians because guess who? About a quarter of the people that I follow on whatnot are they're Canadians from Canada selling out of Canada. So I don't know. I think it works pretty good worldwide as far as that goes because there's definitely Canadian platforms selling to us and they're buying from me. And the thing is, you live in Canada, you're gonna have to pay more shipping. You know what I mean? We can't make your shipping any cheaper for you. Dove, do I still have a wallet? If so, any Noah's Arks, old pesos, reals, or Balboas? Man, dove season. You know what I passed up yesterday? I passed up a 4 ounce Balboa or whatever, $100 Balboa. I think they said it weighed 4 ounces. It was a proof. I thought of you, and then I thought I don't even know if he really likes big shit like this anymore or not. Noah's Arks. Noah's Arks, I might have some of for you, buddy. As a matter of fact, huh? As I flip open the tube, looks like we got some Noah's Arks right there. Is that what you're talking about, Dove? I think I might have a few of those in there. At least one right there. It was right on the top. That must have been for dove season. Let me find out that's the only one I got in this whole tube. Dove, that was it. The only Noah's Ark and it was up top. It was like it was spying on you, man. 20 Bubbo is on my desk. Nice. Yeah, this one is all in a capsule. Proof. Cameo. Real nice looking deal. Yeah, 4 ounce. That's what it was, 20 Babos. I just didn't know if you'd be interested in anything like that, and I didn't want to buy it and have 4 more ounces of silver sitting around here. Does that sound wrong to me? I got too much silver sitting around. I ain't buying no more just to have sitting around, y'all. That's a fact. I've got a couple of investment Engelhart kilos I'm gonna buy to stack, and other than that, I don't need to be buying a bunch of silver just to have sitting around here. What year on this one? $2023. 2023 it is, sir. 2023 on that one. Might have more though on this too. Let me see. Nope, not in that tube. Might have some in a capsule though. There you go, Dev. I might have some in a capsule. I have 3 of those ones already. All right, no worries. No worries. Dun dun dun. Oh man, yep. No more nose irks in there. Boy, I tell you what, man, huh? They make some cool stuff, don't they? There you go. Never forget. Got the towers on fire. Got the got the 3 people that's probably responsible for its skeletons there watching, you know. We don't wanna might be Fauci's cousin or some shit in there. There we go. Never forget. Proof 2017 Silver Shield. Let's go. Y'all want to see something crazy? Look here now. I was watching a seller on Whatnot the other day explain to people all kinds of false shit. They were like, "Oh no, man, the Norford was only made 1 year. It was only made in one $10 denomination. Blah blah blah." I was like, "Well, that's cool. You got any that says Florida?" No, they never made any that said states. So that's a damn lie because they made it for several different states. Meanwhile, they definitely made them different years, and they made them different denominations because they made them different years. I hate fucking idiots that spread false facts. Look at there, y'all. $20 on that Norford. You know why? Because it was made in 2005 and the price of silver was more than when it was made in the late 90s and in the earlier 2000s, like 2003, like this one, that allegedly was only made for 1 year. Y'all do your math, do your homework. Don't listen to idiots that fucking don't know what they're talking about. Chances are they probably don't test their silver either or know how to do any of that. So there you go. Not the kind of people you probably want to spend your money with online because they might sell you some fake shit, seeing how they're giving you fake information. Meanwhile, the Norfords definitely do come in Florida and many other different states, mainly from the South, because for some reason, us folks in the South, we like our fucking freedom. And we like to think that one of these days we'll be able to make our own money or do our own shit, and we try to keep the government out of it. So, guessing that's why there was only southern states that had coins made by Norford. Miss Kelly says, do the math, I'm screwed. Yeah. You can do the math, Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly, look here. You just be really good at computer stuff, and then I'll take care of the math, okay? How's that? I'll help you out. You help me out, I'll help you out. See? This is how people work together. I'll do all your math stuff for you. You just help me out with this digital crap. Okay? We got this. We'll be able to conquer the world together, one math equation and one video at a time. He said, "No, don't be sorry, Dove." Look, you know what I'm going to do, Dove? I'm going to take this little puppy. I'm going to put him right up here on the rack. And I might take another one and add to it. And then I'm going to run it on Whatnot. And I'm going to hope someone takes it home with them. 1 plus 1 equals 2. There is my math. Hey now, 1 plus 1 does equal 2. Unless one of the ones ain't whole or more than whole, then it might be a different math problem. That might be a thing. She said, there is my math. Oh my goodness. Don't do it. Okay, let me see here. If I did that way. I don't know that I want to get rid of that 2020 rat. Seems how it is 2020. Might hold on to that rat. I'm going to put this one up. We'll put that one up there then. That's what we'll do. Okay. Meanwhile, once again, Miss Annette, you're in here now. Now I can tell you again. Miss Annette, I had a vision of you driving this Chevy pickup truck. Or it could be a Ford. I think it's a Chevy, though. It might be a Ford. Go over to my post. Oh my gosh, you ain't no good at trig or geometry. Is that what you're saying? Miss Kelly, it's okay. I wasn't. I learned all that stuff with my kids. I was already pretty good at math, but as far as the other stuff, I learned it by teaching my kids math as they were growing up. They teach that stuff early now. My kids were doing algebra shit that I was doing in high school by the time they were in junior high. Hope it was a Ford missing it. There you go. There you go. So, well, this is what you want to do. Y'all want to go over there, click on that post from Jelly Roll. He is having some giveaways he is doing. As soon as I was told about it, I told him, I said, I know a lady that needs a truck. He was like, well, look, man, we're doing this thing. So here we go. The link is in the thing. All you got to do is go click to the thing, go click on it, go over there, do this little thing. Hey, this is exactly what Ken said. He said, tell her to have the whole family do it, including the dog and cat. So there you go. There you go, missing it. Sign each one in the family up. Get her done. Get yourself a pickup truck. No, I don't know. The rest of you go over there and click on that. Meanwhile, stackers, stacker alert, and stacker knowledge and wisdom will be on a post over there underneath the one, I believe, from Jelly Roll, or Jelly Rolls might be underneath it at this point, whichever one it was I posted first or last. But you want to go check that out, y'all. It is an in-depth video with them explaining the different times that the gold in Fort Knox and the other two holding facilities have been checked, the way the supposed audits were done, and how much gold has came out of there that has tested fake for tungsten and just being gold plated. So you might want to watch that video on what's going on with your gold in the United States. Meanwhile, did you know that the gold evaluation on the gold in Fort Knox is at something like $32 an ounce? Pretty sure we all know that gold is sitting at over $2,500 an ounce right now, right? Like at 2,900 and some shit. So, yeah, it might be time to reevaluate the gold and the amount and the purity. And let's get back to finding out what happened to that gold that the United States was supposed to be holding, especially being how most of it we are holding for other countries and have been since World War One and Two. So there you go. Don't want y'all to get too happy because that gold that's in Fort Knox ain't even your gold. Less than 25% of it belonged to the United States. The rest of it was given to us by other countries to keep it out of the Nazis' hands. So, there's going to be some serious math that needs to be done when it starts coming dividing time on all this. Good luck. Math is real and numbers don't lie. Meanwhile, your government's been lying to you for a very long time. And I think that it's been lying to other governments. And I think everybody is about to, they all just want to know. Meanwhile, all this gold being flew in from London to the United States, by the way, could be a sign of the fact that it is true that we did ship a bunch of gold to London to be stored while under the premise theory of Ronald Reagan because of the threat of nuclear war. See, I'm not the only person that thinks they probably weren't stupid enough just to keep it hanging out there. Apparently, more than once, it has been transferred to other countries in thought of demise of nuclear war with the United States. Because guess what happens with gold when it hits over 2,900 degrees? It evaporates. So you know what a nuclear missile would do to that gold payload? It would make it evaporate. Not even a nuclear one, just a good one, period. So there you go. That's a fact. So they have moved it. They have moved it around from different countries times to times because of wars and threats of wars and stuff that was going on. So China is the one that reported that when they got some of the gold from the US here a few years ago, that it was tungsten that was gold plated that they received. But who knows? Because we all know China's a bunch of liars and fat mouths too, so can't trust them either. Think it's time that they had someone go in there and check it all out piece by piece. Matter of fact, I would almost be willing to get on a waiting list and volunteer to go up there and do some x-raying for them if they'd like. If they're needing volunteers, I'll go help. Important novels, but I was math. Oh man. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Annette. All the rest of y'all get over there and go check it out. I'm telling you, look, some of you already left to go check it out. So go over there and go get that done. Go support them children and them people that are in need that need help anyways. And in that process of helping them, you're liable to end up with a really cool prize from Jelly Roll. So there you go. All right, y'all. God loves each and every one of you. Today is Sunday. Out of the 7 days a week, we only really give honor to God one day a week. I think that's not too much, right? So maybe just spend a little time thanking Him for the past week you had and hope that He covers us on the week ahead. Meanwhile, I want y'all to remember to keep your heads up, your feet down, keep reaching for them stars, and keep stacking that silver and gold. See you maybe later today. Oh, Miss Texas, that would be awesome. I appreciate you, y'all. We'll be over on Whatnot tonight for an auction, and I might pop up later on this afternoon on Whatnot for a game also. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.